Hi, thanks for joining me for video number 3. Now, having gone through video number 1 and video number 2, you should have your list now of all the goals that you've written down. As I said, they can be material, they can be physical, they can benefit you or they can benefit your family. But you should have your list now completed. Once people have normally completed this list, the next question I get is, okay, so how do I narrow that down to my number 1 goal? And you may have already looked through your list and you might have maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, half a dozen goals that are really important to you, that if you wish that you could focus on and achievement would make your life a lot better and a lot happier. So we're going to try and narrow that down now to the number 1 goal we'll focus on. So firstly, the question I normally ask and get people to do is, what goals on your list are connected? So for example, if your goal was to maybe get a promotion in the job that you worked in, and a couple of your other goals were maybe to own a new car or purchase a new car, or maybe to go on a holiday, you could kind of connect those, because if you were able to focus on that goal of getting a promotion within your job, you would then have the money because of the promotional payment that you might get with taking on a new job role. You would then have the money to start putting towards a holiday or putting towards a new car. So I try and, as I said, get people to look through their list and see what goals are connected. And by connecting those goals, you also keep yourself motivated, because if you can achieve some of those smaller goals along the way, it's going to keep you motivated on your journey towards getting you closer to your main focus goal that you are working towards. Now, that's one way to do it. The more important question that I always ask of my clients and the people asking these questions are, what one goal will cost you the most in happiness, regret, or financial loss if you don't go for it? And what I mean by that is, what's that number 1 goal that you can see on your list there that if you don't strive for it and you really kind of don't go for it, what's going to be that cost to you by not achieving that goal? And for a lot of people, a lot of their goals revolve around financial status or financial freedom. So if that's one of your goals and it's based around that sort of financial freedom, ultimately, what's going to be that cost to you by not achieving that particular goal? And if it means that you continue to live the life that you're living, maybe you continually live paycheck to paycheck, you're not really living the life that you want to live, because maybe you want to go on holidays, you want to be able to travel the world, you want to be able to do different things. And by not going for that goal, how's that going to affect you? And how's that going to affect the rest of your life? And by asking that one question, really that number 1 goal should jump out at you. And as I said, there could be quite a few things on your list that you really want to achieve, but what's that one thing that's going to cost you the most if you don't go for it? Alright, so that's a couple of things I want you to focus on and think about when you're looking at your list and trying to narrow it down to that one goal that you want to focus on. Alright, so in the next video, we'll jump to question number 4, and now that you've sort of decided what is that one goal you want to focus on, the question normally is, well, where do I start? So hang with me, click on the link below, let's jump over to video number 4, and I'll see you on the other side.